Morning and welcome to Ewetopia Farms. It's another beautiful day, but cold and windy again. Spring is sure having a hard time coming here. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for stopping in and visiting us as we go through our daily routine. So let's go start chores and we'll see what today has in store for us. So we had another lamb last night. Mom just jumped under the feeder when I came here to make sure that I wasn't going to harm her lamb. She's had lambs before, so she's experienced, and she had a big boy. And he's here for a quick check. We can see that his head is up, which is a good sign. He's really warm and dry. She's got lots of milk, so I'm not going to bother him by getting him up. She's obviously looking after him. Hi, Mom. Doing a good job. Maybe when chores end, we'll get him up just to make sure he's moving around okay, but everything looks good here. And this is the ewe that was so nervous yesterday. She's calmed down a lot. She's eating because I'm leaning over the pen. She's also being attentive with her lamb under the feeder. Hi. Are you a good mommy now? You sure are. You look really good. That's a nice lammy you have there. Same thing, her lamb has got its head up. When I first came in the barn, it was standing up beside her, so we know that they're doing well as well. So because we have registered sheep, all of our ewes are bred by a single sire, meaning it's just one ram that's in the group with them. So that way we can know exactly who the mother and father is of the baby for registration purposes. So I read her tag and see who she is. And she was born in 2016. So she's wow, she looks she's a lot older than she looks. You're looking extremely good for your age, sweetheart. Really good. And later we will come in and tag as I showed you yesterday. But this is day 1, so I'm just going to write that in my book to keep track of who she is. And I'll quickly put her number on her back with the spray marker, and it's a green one today because we got a boy. And I better check that because Arnie said it was a boy. Oh yeah, it's a boy. And he's 261. So we're going to put that on her back, and that'll be it for today with these guys. We were feeling a little tired today because we haven't had a break for a long time. So we decided to go find a new trail to hike on. So this is a day off farming. We did our chores, and we'll be doing chores again when we get back, so it's not really like a day off. But it is off the farm and getting out into the fresh air and wilderness. And here's our first little bit of wildlife. If you look closely. I'm going to get closer if you haven't already guessed what he is. There he is. And in case you don't know what that is, it's a porcupine. He's going pretty high, so I'm not going to get too close. I wouldn't want him to fall out of the tree. That's a porcupine. And porcupines do not throw their quills. I'm going to leave him. I'm afraid he's going to fall, poor guy. Because he's way up there. And this is a birch tree. And you see the bark is peeling off. People natives used to use that for all kinds of stuff. For riding on, making canoes. This is a deciduous forest in eastern Ontario, Canada. The leaves aren't out yet, and it is almost May. This area of Canada is at the edge of the Canadian Shield, so when you're walking out in the wilderness, you'll have a lot of rock outcrops where the ground is heaved up. It's usually limestone, some granite. Although it's brutally cold out in the fields by the farm, the woods is sheltered, so all the little flowers are starting to poke out. We've even seen some butterflies, and at our place, nothing. In fact, I brought my winter headband and warm clothes with me because it was so cold out at the farm. But in the woods here, it's sheltered, and actually it's quite hot. Nice to see signs of spring. This is a bit of a hill here. There's supposed to be a lake in here somewhere, so that's what we're on the search for. On the camera, it doesn't look like that's a great hill. Hi, Ben. Okay, I'm up on a little ridge right now, and we've come across a little pond. And there's all signs of beaver damage where they've been cutting down trees. See that? That's a sign of a beaver. And if I can bend down here and look, this little outcrop by the tree that's fallen down and goes all the way across, that's a beaver dam. He's dammed up the water there. And I'm pretty sure that's his lodge. Right in the middle, so he'll be under there. And Arnie's walking down. Well, he's actually walking on the beaver dam.
Just walk up slowly.
We started a little friend here. It's a white-tailed deer. See how that blends in. And when they put up a tail like that, that's a warning to the other deers that there's danger around. Isn't that pretty? It's still there. Just a little, just a tiny bit.
It's not what you're going to say.
right. Oh, there he goes. Looks like he's going the same way as us. That's amazing we can get that close to it. It's listening. Its ears are flicking.
You walk up. I'll stay here for a second.
It's hard to walk and stay focused because I got it on total zoom. Stay here, Ben. There, she's gone. We've discovered the lake, so we're heading down there now. This is the way we like it. We're walking down to the lake still. We were quite high up, so we're walking down this lake. There's no motorboats, no people, no nothing. This is in the middle of nowhere, protected area. So we found the lake. It's not everybody's idea of a dream lake. But if you like not a sound, not a person, just wildlife, it's actually beautiful here. So as we head along this lake, we see why it is a lake. So I guess technically it would be a pond, because look at this at the end. It looks like a log jam, but it's our friend the beaver again. Look at this impressive structure.
Recycled material, hon.
It's not recycled. He actually harvested that.
No, I'm thinking it's all floating down the lake.
No.
It's not a good fucking.
Look at the work that's put into that.
He's building it right now. Higher.
And it goes all the way to the other side there.
He's tight too, it's not leaking.
That's quite a feat of engineering for a little rodent. Here's the bottom of his dam, his little backup that we're going to walk across here. And if you look back there, you can see where the structure was. And on this side, I can hear them. Someone getting a meal. Woodpecker. Big boulder here. As we head up the trail to see what's over this hill. We've walked a little farther and come across another lake. We're trying to find our way down to it. Okay, we've made it to lake number 2. It's been a really long hike. And right now we're trying to find a rock or a branch or something to sit on and have a coffee. I'm guessing these lakes were all flooded in by beavers by the look of all the dead trees around the edges. Okay. So we got our spot in the sun, and there was a loon calling, so I'm hoping it'll call again so you can hear the loon. Nope, that's the zipper. Did you put Bailey's in it? We're out of Bailey's! No! Okay, I found the loons. Now if we can see them on the camera, we'll be real lucky. There they are. Finally I found them. Okay. So Arnie brought a little snack for us on the trip. He brought a peanut butter sandwich.
Jam.
And
Peanut butter and jam, honey.
Peanut butter and jam sandwich.
That's the jam out. The damn jam.
And we've been a couple for, let me see, 2006. So that's, what is that? Do the math on 2006. That's how long we've been together. That's how long he knows that I don't eat peanut butter and jam. Like, it's disgusting. And that's what he brought for our snack.
The point is that if you don't like it, I don't want to share it.
That, I know, Arnie. And that's what he brought me. That's what you call a loving, considerate husband.
I brought some love for you. You can't eat it. Exploring, ain't that?
We're making our way home now. But we climbed on top of another big ridge here to have a final look at that lake. And again, we're quite high up. And even up on this hill, like, you'd love to have seen it. But that is not a toppled over tree from the wind. If you look carefully, that's a tree that a beaver has chopped down. And we're right up on a cliff here. So he had to climb all the way up here to chop that down. That would have been a fantastic photograph. Anyway, we're heading home. When you come out on the ridge, you can see that it's still a freezing cold day here today. But once you get down in the valleys and gullies in here, you wouldn't even know there was a breath of wind. And it's very, very warm. I'm gonna do a walk when they come out. Hopefully we get out of here before dark. Sun's starting to go down. We're still up in the ridges. I just said to Arnie we should come back here in a few weeks because Ontario's national flower comes out then, the trilliums, and I imagine this place is carpeted wall to wall with flowers, so we'll have to do that. This is our biggest, steepest downhill. Too bad it didn't capture how steep this is. Oh my god. Wait. This rock we thought looked like a great white shark. So we're gonna name that Shark Rock. There's our beaver dam again. You trying to walk on the beaver dam? Don't fall in, Arnie. Because people who bring their spouses peanut butter sandwiches don't get rescued too easily. What? What is it?
A mussel shell.
Really? Okay, this is something else we startled a duck. This is a duck nest. The ravens were here, so we went to see what they were after. And then the duck came off here. So we're gonna leave. But I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs for sure. So, the last lake of the day. We made it back to the car. And that's that for Sheep Farmers travel vlog in Eastern Ontario.
Okay, close to that.
Today is Wildlife Day. And the kind of wildlife I don't want. A tick. I hate them. I hate them. Look at it. Hate it. Where is it? Well, it's not letting go. And this is a little barn that we always drive by. I take photographs of it all the time. But it's the cutest little barn. I just really like this barn.
Oh, there's one from straight up.
Look at all the ducks.
Tamlin?
I think I've discovered ducks. Hope you'll join us next time for the next episode on the farm. Bye for now.